What's your least favorite kind of note to get from a director?
Oh, I'll tell you one that I got from Larry David, which is like my favorite ever.
Yeah.
When we were doing this thing in HBO.
That was with Bill Hader as well.
Yeah, Bill Hader, who's maybe a genius.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
so. Yeah.
Michael Keaton stands as one of cinema's most versatile chameleons, a performer whose career spans 4 decades of fearless reinvention and uncompromising artistic choices. From his manic energy in Beetlejuice to his haunting vulnerability in Birdman, Keaton has consistently defied Hollywood's attempts to categorize him, creating a legacy built on risk-taking and authentic character immersion. His journey from stand-up comedian to Oscar-nominated dramatic powerhouse reflects not just personal evolution, but a deep understanding of what makes great acting transcend mere entertainment. Throughout his career, Keaton has been remarkably vocal about the performers who inspired his craft, shaped his approach to character development, and earned his profound professional admiration. His favorites aren't necessarily the biggest box office draws or the most critically acclaimed stars, but rather the actors whose work demonstrates the kind of fearless commitment and authentic humanity that Keaton values above all else. These choices reveal his sophisticated understanding of performance as both technical craft and emotional truth. What makes Keaton's admiration particularly meaningful is his reputation for brutal honesty about the industry and his colleagues. He's never been one to offer empty praise or Hollywood pleasantries, making his genuine respect for certain performers all the more significant. His favorite actors represent different aspects of the craft he holds sacred, from comedic timing to dramatic intensity, from character transformation to authentic vulnerability. Today, we explore the 6 actors who have earned Michael Keaton's deepest professional admiration and the specific qualities that make them indispensable to his understanding of great performance. 6. Bill Murray. Bill Murray's inclusion among Michael Keaton's favorite actors reflects their shared understanding that comedy's greatest power lies in its unexpected emotional depth. Keaton has repeatedly praised Murray's ability to find genuine human pain beneath sardonic humor, calling him the master of making you laugh while breaking your heart. Their similar career trajectories, from sketch comedy to serious dramatic recognition, created a mutual respect that transcends typical Hollywood relationships. Keaton's admiration began during Murray's Saturday Night Live years, but deepened with performances in Stripes and Ghostbusters, where Murray's deadpan delivery masked profound character intelligence. Producer Ivan Reitman later revealed that Keaton would study Murray's improvisational choices, particularly his ability to find unexpected emotional truth within comedic situations. This approach heavily influenced Keaton's own transition from comedy to drama. Murray's later work in films like Lost in Translation and Broken Flowers earned Keaton's ultimate respect for proving that comedic actors could achieve dramatic authenticity without abandoning their essential comedic instincts. Director Sofia Coppola noted that Michael would call Bill's performance in Lost in Translation a masterclass in understated emotional complexity. This validation from a peer who understood the challenges of career reinvention meant everything to Murray. Their professional relationship deepened when both actors began choosing projects based on personal interest rather than commercial viability. Keaton has described Murray as fearlessly uncommercial, someone who never compromises artistic integrity for easier success. This shared philosophy about career choices created a bond beyond mere professional admiration. Keaton's ultimate assessment captures Murray's essential appeal. Bill taught me that being funny doesn't mean being false. The best comedy comes from the most honest places. 5. Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman represents everything Michael Keaton admires about American character acting. The ability to disappear completely into roles while maintaining an essential human authenticity that makes every performance feel lived in rather than performed. Keaton has frequently cited Hackman as the gold standard for actors who can seamlessly transition between genres without ever appearing to be acting. Their shared Pennsylvania working-class backgrounds created an immediate connection that transcended typical Hollywood networking. Keaton's fascination with Hackman began with The French Connection, where Hackman's Popeye Doyle embodied the kind of obsessive character commitment that Keaton would later bring to roles like Batman and Birdman. Director William Friedkin revealed that Keaton would reference Hackman's preparation methods, particularly his ability to find character truth through physical transformation and behavioral observation rather than theatrical technique. Hackman's versatility across The Conversation, Superman, and Unforgiven demonstrated the kind of fearless genre hopping that Keaton aspires to in his own career choices. Producer Francis Ford Coppola noted that Michael would study Gene's ability to be completely different in each role while never losing his essential humanity. This balance between transformation and authenticity became central to Keaton's own acting philosophy. Keaton's assessment of Hackman reveals his deepest artistic values. Gene showed me that great acting isn't about being interesting. It's about being interested in the character's truth. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's influence on Michael Keaton extends far beyond their occasional collaborations, representing the kind of uncompromising commitment to character truth that Keaton considers essential to great acting. Their relationship began during Keaton's early career, when De Niro's method approach and physical transformation work provided a template for serious dramatic preparation. Keaton has consistently praised De Niro's ability to find authentic human behavior within extreme character circumstances. De Niro's legendary preparation methods, from learning to box for Raging Bull to gaining weight for various roles, demonstrated the kind of total commitment that Keaton would later bring to his own transformative performances. Director Martin Scorsese revealed that Keaton would study De Niro's approach to character research, particularly his ability to find emotional truth through physical and psychological immersion rather than traditional acting techniques. Their professional relationship deepened when both actors began choosing projects that challenged audience expectations rather than confirming star personas. Keaton has described De Niro as fearlessly uncommercial in the best way, someone who never allows commercial considerations to compromise character authenticity. This shared philosophy about artistic integrity over box office appeal created mutual respect that transcended typical industry relationships. Keaton's final assessment captures De Niro's essential contribution. Bobby taught me that preparation isn't about being ready, it's about being so prepared you can forget everything and just be the character. 3. Jack Nicholson.
Jack at his house, we had dinner together, and that night a role model of mine really became a friend, and I learned what John Husted meant when he said about Jack, he has a fine eye for good painting and a good ear for fine music, and he's a lovely man to drink with. I look forward to all the films in the future, buddy, and an even greater friendship. Thanks a lot.
Jack Nicholson holds a special place in Michael Keaton's pantheon of favorite actors, representing the perfect fusion of star charisma and character authenticity that Keaton strives for in his own performances. Their relationship extends beyond professional admiration to genuine friendship, built on shared experiences of playing iconic characters while maintaining personal artistic integrity. Keaton has repeatedly credited Nicholson with teaching him how to be a movie star without losing his essential humanity. Nicholson's approach to character work, finding the essential human truth within larger-than-life personalities, provided Keaton with a template for playing Batman without disappearing into the costume. Director Tim Burton revealed that Keaton would reference Nicholson's ability to maintain personal authenticity while inhabiting iconic roles, particularly his work in Chinatown and The Shining. This balance between character transformation and personal truth became central to Keaton's own approach to blockbuster filmmaking. Their professional relationship deepened when both actors began choosing projects based on director quality rather than commercial considerations. Keaton has described Nicholson as the master of making unconventional choices feel inevitable, someone who never allows audience expectations to limit character exploration. This shared philosophy about taking creative risks created a bond that transcended typical Hollywood relationships. Keaton's assessment reveals deep artistic understanding. Jack showed me that being a movie star means being so authentically yourself that audiences can't imagine the character any other way. 2. Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman's position among Michael Keaton's most admired actors reflects their shared obsession with character authenticity and their willingness to sacrifice commercial appeal for artistic truth. Their relationship began during Keaton's theater days, when Hoffman's groundbreaking work in The Graduate and Midnight Cowboy redefined what leading men could be in American cinema. Keaton has consistently praised Hoffman's ability to find extraordinary depth within seemingly ordinary characters. Hoffman's legendary attention to detail and refusal to accept easy character choices provided Keaton with a model for approaching complex roles like those in Clean and Sober and My Life. Director Sidney Pollack revealed that Keaton would reference Hoffman's preparation methods, particularly his ability to find character truth through extensive research and emotional exploration, rather than surface-level interpretation. This commitment to character depth became fundamental to Keaton's own dramatic work. Their mutual respect deepened when both actors began selecting projects that challenged audience perceptions rather than confirming star images. Keaton has described Hoffman as uncompromisingly honest about character flaws, someone who never allows likability to override character authenticity. This shared philosophy about presenting complete human beings rather than heroic archetypes created professional admiration that lasted decades. Keaton's final assessment captures Hoffman's essential contribution. Dustin taught me that great acting isn't about being perfect. It's about being perfectly honest about imperfection. 1. Al Pacino.
Al Pacino impression I've ever done.
No, it's pretty good, though.
All right, thank you, yeah.
But
What is it like?
inaccurate.
Yeah.
Inaccurate, because
It
he
is.
was fantastic.
He's unbelievable.
When I called him to do the movie, he was so cool. And I said, look, we had a long conversation. I'm in my house and I'm walking around, and I bore the hell out of myself just talking about acting. I actually like to hear it from other people. Me, not so much.
Al Pacino stands at the pinnacle of Michael Keaton's favorite actors, representing the perfect embodiment of fearless artistic commitment and uncompromising character truth that defines great acting. Their relationship began during Keaton's early career, when Pacino's revolutionary work in The Godfather series and Serpico established new standards for emotional intensity and character authenticity. Keaton has consistently cited Pacino as his greatest influence and the actor who taught him that great performance requires complete emotional vulnerability. Pacino's legendary intensity and ability to find profound human truth within extreme circumstances provided Keaton with a template for his own most challenging roles. Director Francis Ford Coppola revealed that Keaton would study Pacino's approach to character preparation, particularly his ability to access genuine emotional states rather than merely indicating feelings. This commitment to emotional authenticity became the foundation of Keaton's own acting philosophy and his approach to dramatic transformation. Their professional relationship deepened into genuine friendship when both actors began choosing projects based on character complexity rather than commercial considerations. Keaton has described Pacino as fearlessly committed to truth over comfort, someone who never allows personal safety to limit character exploration. This shared philosophy about artistic risk-taking created a bond that transcends typical industry relationships and mutual professional admiration. Keaton's final assessment reveals the depth of his artistic debt. Al taught me that acting isn't about being comfortable. It's about being so uncomfortable that you discover truths you didn't know existed. Michael Keaton's favorite actors reveal his sophisticated understanding of performance as both technical craft and emotional revelation, each representing different aspects of the fearless commitment he values above all else. Subscribe for more insights into Hollywood's most respected performers and their artistic influences.